Good morning. How are you this morning? All right. See if I can get Poppy a treat here. And these are some of the chicken jerky that I made and put in the quart jar. And as you can see, he has really enjoyed his treat. These are a hit. Here, whatever one. So, how is everyone on this hump day? What are you going to get into today? Hubby said it's time for me to get the grill ready on one of our porches. On one of our covered porch. So, I'm going to have to replace the grill cover. We had a lot of high wind last year, and we've had the same grill cover for 14 years. So I'm not really sure why the grill cover would finally give up and say, I've had enough, I need replaced. So I ordered a grill cover, and I thought it was the same grill, like the same grill cover we had. Apparently it was not. So, what do you need? Mom's got things to do. You're going to have to take a treat here. So, what am I going to get into today? Well, I'm going to make some garlic chicken here in just a little bit. So, sorry, moving you into the kitchen. And I'm just going to be using some frozen chicken breasts that I had. So I'm going to just start off dividing these chicken breasts up into some small freezer bags. That way I can put some in my front freezer in the kitchen and some in the big freezer in the back. But before I do that, I have a dishwasher that says, empty me please. Let me see if I can get little one a treat. I'll try and turn you where you can see me so I'm not completely out of frame. And I will get started. Hopefully he will settle down. And we will get this show on the road. Let me put a few treats up for him. Now that's all Mommy has. It's all going. Mommy's got stuff to do. So, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. And then I can get started. So, just threw on a flannel shirt today. Want to get a few things done. Not really sure what all I can get into, but I am sure, if you all know me, I can find something to get into. So first, let me empty this dishwasher. Hi, I'm from India. Well, good morning. Good morning, Prince. How are you? Welcome. I'm not really doing anything special today. It's hump day, and I need to do a few things. So I just thought I would come on and do a live and and let you kind of follow me around this morning if you're bored. So I'm going to put a few things away. And as you can see, we're getting closer to getting these cabinets removed. We've got the top shelf, or the tops removed. So those cabinets will be coming out very, very soon. And all of the new cabinetries will be put back in their place. And I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to be getting my grill put together out on the one deck, getting it cleaned up, because I'll probably be doing a lot of the cooking out on the grill. I'm good. What about you? Good morning. Good morning, everyone that's coming in. I'm doing good. Just trying to get my kitchen straightened back up a little bit. Get some dishes put away. I just thought I'd come back on this morning and see what everybody's into, what you're going to do on your hump day. So I am going to be working on my covered porch today. I'm going to be cleaning my grill up, getting it ready for the grilling season. And I ordered one grill cover, but it's not the one that I wanted. So not really sure what's going to happen with that. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise this morning in the kitchen. Try and do this as quickly as I can. And then I will get started on some things here. Man, your husband is lucky. Oh, well, thank you, Timothy. You're always so nice. And I do not know what little one is into this morning, but he's being busy, so you're going to hear him in the background, the pup. I think him and the kitty are having a morning spat. They're still adjusting to each other. So I did get Mr. Z's cake made. So he does have something in his dessert dish. So he won't be pouting. I did get that done yesterday afternoon. So we do have a dessert already made. Sorry if I'm moving you around too quick. I'm just kind of moving you so you can follow me. As you can see, I've gotten all of these. Oops, I don't think you can see me there. We've gotten all of the trim taken off. We've got all of the upper cabinet tops removed. So it's getting exciting. It won't be long until these will be removed. And the new kitchen cabinets will be put in. That will be so exciting. So exciting. I am definitely ready for the new cabinets on this side of the kitchen. I'm not looking forward to the counter being removed. You are always all the above. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Timothy. So, we're getting there. And I know once we tear into the kitchen and I don't have my countertops and my cabinets, all of these upper, lower, all of the counters, everything on this side, the dark cabinets will be removed. So when we do that, I know that I'm going to be using my grill. I'll be more out on the deck. So I'm going to be getting my deck ready. Hubby says it's time to get the deck ready, to get the grill ready. And I love grilling, and my husband loves grilling, so it will all be good. The weather's getting warm enough that we can do that. And that's why we held off on the kitchen as long as we did. I'm sorry I'm making noise this morning. Just trying to get a few things moved around here. Get the dishwasher loaded. And then I have some chicken breast here. I'm going to lay out some chicken breast for dinner. Because I'm going to make hubby some garlic chicken breast for dinner. For his request. And I had a dishwasher full last evening and I was tired. So I just let everything soak. And I thought, it's alright, I'll just start again in the morning. It's another day, a new start. So this will be pretty quick. We're supposed to have some really bad storms here today. Flooding, they're calling, we're under flood warning. I'm hoping we don't get too bad here. We're not in a flood area, but we are close to the Ohio River. And that is going to be a lot of rain if we do get all the rain we're calling for. And you know me, I gotta have my kitchen clean or I cannot come in here and do anything. Just have it. Well, that was pretty simple and easy. All loaded up. I knew there wasn't much in there. So, I'm so happy for you guys. You all seem like fun people. We really enjoy each other. We enjoy life. We're both disabled now. We've worked really, really hard all of our life. And then our bodies finally said, enough. We're tired. And I got injured at work. And then my husband has health problems. So, we're now both disabled. And so we're enjoying life. We're remodeling this mobile home because we're going to purchase some land. And then whenever we do purchase the land and get everything ready, we will have remodeled this whole entire mobile home. Everything's up to date. And I'll just move this mobile home. It's already paid for, you know, so. And we're already used to everything, and everything will be updated and new. So, that's the plan. And then we want to eventually maybe build a small cabin. And then we will have the mobile home that we have now for a guest house. And have our small cabin. If life provides us in that with that luxury. Not sure yet. Just going with the flow. Just going with the flow. But we've had this mobile home now for a little over 9 years. And when we bought it, it really, really needed remodeled. And it needed painted. And it needed a lot of work. That's super exciting. Oh, I think so, Timothy. I love the wilderness. My husband loves the wilderness. And we're just ready to have something that's out in private. You know, we don't have anybody around. And have a little bit of land so I can do a little bit of gardening. Little things I want to do. And then my husband can have some land that he can go out and piddle and have little projects. He likes to do little projects. And a lot of it he can't do himself, but he has a lot of friends and family that will come and help him. And he can just let them know what he wants done. And they will jump right in and help Mr. Z. So, I'm going to go ahead and move you over here. Like I said, I'm not doing anything really special this morning. I just have all this big thing of chicken breast. And Mr. Z says, I would really like to have some of your garlic chicken. And I make it with chicken breast. So, as per requested, we're going to do some garlic chicken breast for Mr. Z. So I have this big bag, 5-pound bag of chicken breast, and I'm doing freezer rotation, so I'm going to break this down into some smaller bags. That way I can put some in my kitchen freezer and some in my big freezer. So nothing special, spectacular, but I can always get into something. There's always something to do. All you have to do is look for it. Why are you tugging on Mama's shirt? Why? Why? I don't know what you need. You've already had stuff. Okay, I'm going to continue to move on. Hopefully he'll be okay. So I'm going to put about 2 to 3 of these in a bag, in a freezer bag. These will be great to put on the grill, and they're already frozen. So some of them I'm not going to be able to get apart. So I'm going to try and put a couple large ones and a small one, because Puppy is always having dinner with us. So that'll be one for me, one for Mr. G, and one for Poppy. You're doing a lot that's important. You're being you and pretty special in my book. Oh, well, thank you, Timothy. Thank you. I'm always finding something to do. I got to stay busy. I just have to stay busy. And just when I think I have nothing to do, Mr. Z says, well, aren't you going to do something today? There has to be something you need to do. See if I can get this one to break, and I can. So I'm trying to make at least 2 large breasts and 1 small breast for Puppy per bag. And this way, this big bag won't be taking up as much room in my freezer space. And of course, I'm going to lay some out for dinner this evening. So since these are pretty well frozen together, these 2 large ones, I'm going to lay them out. And I really think I can probably share one of my pieces with Poppy. So I'm just going to lay these 2 big ones out for dinner tonight. And I'm going to let these be thawing. And those are really big, huge, nice chicken breast. So 2 is going to be plenty for the garlic chicken this evening. And he's wanting to do it on the grill. So I'm going to have to get my grill cleaned up and get it ready. Mr. Z loves to grill outdoors. And then that will leave me 3 more breasts. 2 of them are small, but I don't eat as much as Mr. Z. And that will be perfectly fine for me. So that's going to give me 1, 2, 3 bags. I'm going to put 1 here up front, and I'm going to put 2 in my back freezer. And then I do not have that great big bag in the freezer. As a matter of fact, since it's just 3, I might just put them here, and then that leaves all that space in my back freezer, and I'm rotating my freezers. I'm going to lay out a roast for tomorrow. And I'm going to lay out my frozen biscuits that I had left over to go with the roast. So that's going to give me plenty of freezer space. And I'm going to put my 3 packs of chicken in the freezer. And I have saved myself all of that room. So, awesome. So I'm going to have my chicken breast laid out for dinner this evening. I'm going to place a roast out to thaw for tomorrow. So I'll have a big roast laying out to thaw. And I won't have to make biscuits to go with the roast because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 biscuits. Plenty of biscuits for tomorrow. Did you all watch any programs during dinner time? Do you all? Sometimes my husband likes to come in the evenings and just sit back and relax and catch the news and different things like that. So after we have dinner, normally Puppy and I will go in and lay down and rest because we've had a really busy day. And little Pup is everywhere I am all day long. So, now I know I'm going to have the garlic chicken. It's going to be done on the grill. And I'm going to be doing some noodles with the garlic chicken. And I'm trying to use up these noodles. I'm still making my homemade noodles, but I'm trying to use up all the noodles that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and empty this into a smaller container. And I have 1 more bag of noodles. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in this jar so they'll be easy for me to grab and take out to put on the grill. We have a really nice infrared side burner, and my stainless steel pot works amazing doing the noodles. So I'm going to go ahead and use up my last bag of noodles. I'm just going to put them in this jar. I'm going to put those in a smaller container. There's not that many. I think it will probably fit in this little. So I like to keep everything rotating. And then this should be the end of my store-bought noodles. And I always keep an oxygen absorber in with them. And Puppy's going to love a noodle, so I'm going to give him a noodle. I've never seen a pup that loves noodles. This one absolutely loves noodles, so he gets a little treat. And I'm going to rotate my jar. This one's going to need cleaned, so I'm going to set it off to the side. And I have some clean jars, so I'll go ahead and get one of those ready, and I'm going to open these noodles. So, I'm going to be using those up first. And I think hubby has my kitchen scissors back in the living room again. So, I'm going to make some noise. No, I'm just going to open with a knife. So, I'm going to have a good afternoon working on the deck, even if it's raining. Because it's covered, I can still go out there and get that deck ready. Now, and Puppy says, awesome, the noodles are dropping on the floor. And I'm just trying to use up all these store-bought ones. And then we'll be starting to use the egg noodles that I make and dry. The Amish noodle, egg noodle. The last batch that I made, my husband said that was perfect. And I did order the attachments for the KitchenAid, that I can do them on the KitchenAid whenever I'm having days where my hands are not working well. And then I also have the crank one that I showed on the live, one of my live streams. And then for very small batches, I ordered a small stainless steel noodle cutter, and it just, you hold it in your hand and you just lay your dough out, get it rolled, and just hand cut your noodles. So I'm going to have 3 different ways of preparing the egg noodles. Puppy's waiting for the next one to drop. I've never seen a little one love noodles as much as this little one loves his noodles. So I'm dropping a few. And whenever I get down to the bottom, and it's mostly small ones, I will put those in a jar, which you've seen. And I will give those to Puppy for a treat. I will just get him a little handful. And he absolutely, positively loves them. So I'm just going to add the rest of these into a jar. My little puppy treat jar. And he has small noodles. So you will see me getting into the noodles and giving Puppy a little treat. His little noodle jar. And you can hear crunching in the background, I'm sure. But still have some more in there. It says, Mama, I love the noodles. And these are basically old-fashioned egg noodles, so they're very healthy for him. So I don't have any problem giving him the noodles. All right, let me get a oxygen absorber. Oops, here's one more, baby. He says, thank you for the treat, Mom. So now I will have these in the jar and ready. I'll use these first, and then I'll add some of these because I'm trying to use up all of my store-bought egg noodles. So I will have noodles ready. I will have chicken breast thawed, and I will turn this into garlic chicken breast and noodles. And then I will probably do maybe some Bush's baked beans. That sounds very good. If I have some bushes, oh, this could be a problem. Well, change of plan. I don't have any Bush's baked beans, but I do have some green beans. And I'll be putting those in one of the little disposable trays. And I'll just put the beans in one of these and put some aluminum foil on it and set it right on the grill while the chicken is grilling. The beans will heat up. I'll add a little bit of onions, a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper to season them. And we'll have green beans. We'll have noodles. And we will have garlic chicken breast on the grill. So, there's dinner. And while I'm here, you probably hear my washer going. I'm washing my covers for my chairs. So, it's going to be a rainy day. So, I just wanted to get some things planned. So, that will be dinner today. I'm also, with me cleaning out my freezer to gain some space for my chicken that I just divided, I am going to be thawing a roast. And it is almost 8.5 pounds. So I am going to be thawing this nice roast, and I will fix hubby a roast for dinner tomorrow, a nice pot roast. And with me cleaning out my freezer, doing a freezer rotation to make room for my chicken, I pulled out the biscuits that I made the other night for cream of chicken. I had extra biscuits, so I'm going to let them thaw out. And these will be biscuits for the roast tomorrow evening. So that is 2 evenings dinner that I will already have laid out. So, there it is. 2 meals that quick, that easy. So now I can actually get on with my day. And I'm going to be, I don't have to worry about dessert. Mr. Z still has one brownie, one lonely brownie left. And I made a cinnamon swirl bundt cake. So he has cinnamon swirl bundt cake for dessert. So his dessert dish is full. So I don't have to worry about dessert. And see what else I needed to do. Was there anything else I needed to do in the kitchen? Oh, I need coffee. Let me warm up my coffee. So I'm going to get me some coffee. I'm going to go sit down for a minute. So that fast, I've got dinner laid out for this evening to make the garlic chicken breast on the grill, and make some noodles on the grill and green beans. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. What are you doing, little one? All right. I'll set that there. And I'll wash that jar out here in just a little bit. Hopefully you can see that right here. I always hand wash these jars because they do have a nice tight seal. So I pull this off. You can clean everything really good. Put the seal back on. So you can sanitize everything. So I do hand wash all these little storage jars. And I like to rotate my jars. If I have something in it like noodles, I like to have a backup one empty. So when this one is almost empty, I'll have another one clean. And then when I open my next noodles or make my next noodles, I'll have a fresh, clean storage jar. So let me get my coffee. And I'm going to go to the living room. And I'm going to sit down for a minute. There. So even though it's hump day, even though it's going to be rainy, I can always find something to get into. You never know what it's going to be, but I can always find something to do. No, baby. Uh-oh, kitty. No, no. Just a minute, kitty's on my island. Hey, kitty, what are you doing? No, no. No, no, kitties, don't get up there. My fur babies. When one is not in trouble, the other one is normally looking for something to do to get into trouble. So let me see if I can get him to settle on the chair beside of me. What do you think, buddy? Time to take a break? Time to take a break. Those are my beautiful fur babies. And they are just so sweet. They're finally learning to get along. Of course, they still do have their little spats. And, uh-oh, kitty's going to eat your chicken jerky. Puppy's like, I don't think so, Mama. He's going to attempt to go make friends with the kitty. We'll see how that works out. And I want to see if I can get him to play a little bit so I can sit here and rest. So I'm going to squeak. So there, I'm beginning my hump day. I'm getting a few things done. My dishwasher's unloaded. I've got all my other dishes in. Hi, Peanut. Good morning. So I have all my dishes that I had, my little bit I had in my sink, loaded in the dishwasher. I have dinner laying out for this evening. Did the chicken breast to make the garlic chicken breast on the grill. I got my noodles all situated. Opened a new one, put it in a new storage. So we were having the garlic chicken breast on the grill. We'll be having noodles. And I used that Better Than Bouillon chicken seasoning for the noodles. And I absolutely love it. Mr. Z absolutely loves it. Mr. Z loves noodles. I think he could eat noodles every day. And my little pup absolutely loves noodles. I've never seen a dog that really likes noodles the way he likes noodles. And he likes vegetables. So if I want him to eat a little snack, I can cook up a little thing of noodles and add some vegetables. And he absolutely loves it. And he is ringing his bell. And this is the seasoning that my husband likes on the noodles. I'll go ahead and show you that. It is the Better Than Bouillon chicken. And he absolutely loves it. And this is the roasted chicken base. Now, when I don't have this, I can make my own base. But if I have this on hand, which I'm doing a rotation of my cabinets, rotation of my refrigerator and my freezers to get ready to go camping. So this is now week 3. So I'm still rotating freezers. I don't want to go do a big grocery haul for the house and the camper until I know I've rotated as much as I can from my freezers and from my cabinets. So with me doing the chicken breast, which he wanted to do, which is amazing, I was like, great, because I have a big bag of chicken breasts I need to break down. So he said, well, let's do some roasted chicken breasts on the grill. So that's going to help me to move those out, and that was my last big bag of chicken breast. So as I'm making my list, then I can add all these things back on my list, and I know everything's been rotated through my freezer, my refrigerator, and my pantries. So I'm getting a really good start on my hump day. I feel good about that. Hopefully little one's ready to rest a minute. Let mom rest a minute. My blueberries bushes are getting little leaves and they're starting to bloom. And my rose bushes out front are absolutely beautiful, but the one looks like it's struggling a little bit. So I don't know if I need to go out and put some extra stuff on it. I don't do anything to the roses. My husband does the roses. And every time that I go out and see all those beautiful roses, I think of that song, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. Well, my husband promised me a rose garden. And all summer I have beautiful roses, and he does such a wonderful job with the roses. And then, of course, throughout the winter, whenever there is no roses, I'm always getting roses. I get them in December for my birthday. I'll get roses or carnations. And then again on Valentine's Day, which brings me right into spring. And then I go out and my rose bushes are full of leaves. And it won't be long till we'll have roses on. So I'm absolutely spoiled. My husband spoils me. And yes, I do spoil him. Everyone says he's spoiled, um, that I do so much for him, but he does so many things for me, so many wonderful things. So we spoil each other. So I thought I would come on here and share what I'm getting ready to get into. And hopefully I can get everything done on the deck today before it starts getting really, really damp, because that dampness bothers my foot. So I did take 2 Tylenol. And the roof is covered. So I can go out there today and take my time, and little one here will get to go out there and explore a little bit. And I can get my grill uncovered, get that old grill removed, grill cover removed. I did order a new grill cover, but I don't like it. It's really thin, so I ordered a second one. I want a heavy one. Because, like I said before, the grill cover that's on this one has been on this grill for, oh, I think this one has been on there for about 11 years. Because the first grill we had was a small grill, and that was almost 15 years ago. So this grill's at least 11 years old, and we got this cover when we bought the grill. And last year we had so many high winds and storms, and even though the porch is covered, it's open where the grill is, because you want it open for the heat and for, for exhaust. So, weather does blow in on that grill cover. And last year it tore. And so my husband said just let it limp through the winter and just get a new one in the spring. So that was per Mr. Z's request. I said, well, he said, what all do you have to do in the house today? And I said, not much. I'm going to wash my chair covers and wash Puppy's little bed for his little cage that he has. And I've got a bed in it. Then I have his bed beside me here. And then I have his little basket bed. So I'm telling him I was just going to wash covers in here so I can do the deck and do the covers. And so that's what's going to be on my agenda for today. So the deck that I'm working on has a covered roof. It has the grill. And then it has the dry heat sauna. And we have not been using the dry heat sauna. So all of my decorations that I have for my big patio deck, where the gazebo is with the canvas top, I cover everything in covers out there for the winter, and then remove my cover top, the canvas top, and all my decorations are now stored in my dry heat sauna. So it became storage for me. So I'm going to be able to get all of that, go through all of those things today. We have not set up the gazebo yet. We still have a lot of high winds. This is April, and it's supposed to rain all week. And we do have high floods and flood warnings, high water floods, and we have high wind warnings. So we're not putting up the gazebo canvas top yet. But I cannot wait, because that's like my little island. I have my little bar sitting area, and then behind the bar sitting area is a little love seat, coffee table, and end tables. And then when you step out from underneath the gazebo is the hot tub area. And we haven't decided yet if we're just going to order a new cover for our hot tub and the parts, or if we're going to replace it with a different new hot tub. So we're still thinking about what we're going to do with that. And then I have the other area that is my little garden area. And I have my 2 wooden rocking chairs, the little propane fire pit, my 3-tier herb garden, and then my husband filled me up 2 of the large tubs, and like you would use for like a wash tub or water tub, the galvanized steel. And I have those two for my plants for planting. So that's my little garden area. So I'll be so excited when I can actually go out and enjoy my deck again. I love my morning coffee on the deck. And little one's resting, which I'm very glad because I need him to rest a little bit. So I'm gonna let my leg rest. I know I don't have to worry about any desserts today. Mr. Z has that wonderful cinnamon swirl bundt cake in his dish, in his dessert dish, and he has one lonely brownie left. So I'm not going to make any more desserts today. It's going to be a pretty nice, easy, quick meal. It's going to be refreshing to just go out and on the porch and use the grill and get the grill all cleaned up and have it ready for summer grilling. And I'm sure we're going to be using it a lot whenever we really tear into the rest of the kitchen, like I was explaining earlier. We do have one half of the kitchen remodeled, the new island in, the new flooring, and we held on where I'm always recording because that's got the countertops, and I didn't want all of that removed during winter and during the holidays and all the cooking. So we held off till spring. So all those countertops, everything's going to be removed. So I'm sure I'm going to be doing a lot of my grilling out on the deck. And then once the gazebo's set up, then I'll have a seating area where once we have my meals prepared, I'll have a place to go and sit down and, enjoy our meals while we're doing this remodeling in the kitchen. So I'm getting excited about that. I hate the remodeling, but it needs to be completed, and I know that it needs to be completed. And with me having the large grill, it's a very large grill, I can still do all my cooking out there, and my range will still be operational. So anything that I need to bake, I can do my baking still. And I believe my dishwasher will still be operational. And I don't know about my sink bowl. I don't know how that's all going to work. We're going to have to wait and find all that out. So I'm a little nervous about that part of it. But I'm getting excited. That will be another room completed. And then, of course, we can go through and do all of the painting. And we have this terrible popcorn ceiling. And every time you even try to dust it, all those little pebbles fall down. So when they come in to do the painting, there's something that they can do to the popcorn ceiling before they do the painting. And hopefully after that, I can do easy dust cleaning on the ceiling and not have all those little pebbles falling down. But that's what was in the mobile home when we purchased it, and we have just, it really needed remodeled when we moved in. I don't know who the painter was, but when you walk in my front door, it's the very beginning is blue, and then there's no line, and then it goes from blue, and I can see the blue, and it goes straight into the beige, and then it goes straight into the green kitchen, and then you go into the next hallway, and it goes from green to beige. So when I'm sitting here, I can see blue, beige, green, beige. So we want one color completely through. So whenever I'm sitting here, no matter where I'm looking, it's all one color. And I think we finally decided it would either be beige or light grays. And now the back bathroom, my husband was trying to decide if he wanted the gray or if he wanted the beige. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen there. So I let him do all of that. That's what he did all those years. He built homes from the ground up, and they were absolutely beautiful. In all the years that I worked with him in construction, he would go in with homeowners if they were remodeling or building, and he would, give them suggestions on what he thought. And it was absolutely unbelievable, absolutely amazing when he got done. He's very talented. And it was really hard for him whenever he became disabled because he really, really enjoyed um, his job and what he done. So he's adjusting, but he's always finding little projects. He can't do the work anymore, but he can still supervise. He can do the planning. He can get everything ordered, like the cabinetries, and the shower is going to be custom, so he's got everything ordered for the shower. He's got everything ordered in the cabinetries, the vanity, everything except for the mirror and the lighting, I believe, in that back bathroom. The floorings even, we even have the flooring. So that's going to be a project, the master bath and the kitchen. So then we only have the 2 bedrooms left, and the carpeting needs to come up in both of those. The 1 bedroom we use as an office. We have Mr. Z's side with his bookshelves and his printer and his desk and his computer, and then I have my side on the opposite side with my desk and my bookshelf. So that's our little office. So that'll probably be the last room that we go to, our 2nd bedroom. It only has the 2 bedrooms. And then once we get all this done, we'll be smoking outside. We won't be smoking in the house anymore. And hopefully Mr. Z will want to get smoking. That is my hope. So anyway, I have been on here for how long now? Almost an hour. I'm just going to have a little bit of coffee. I'm going to rest. The little one's resting. And then I'm going to go out and get started on the front porch. Well, actually it would be, we call it the back porch. And get all of that cleaned up, get the grill cover removed, get it tossed. And Mr. Z said, "What do you mean the grill cover needs replaced? We haven't had it that long." And I said, "How long have you had the grill?" "Well, not that long." And I said, "Sweetheart, we've owned this place for 9 years. And you had the grill for what, 2 or 3 years before we bought this place?" And he said, "Wow, I guess it." I said, "And that cover's been a very good cover. I think you can part with your cover, and I'll try to find you one as close to that one as I can." And oh, you seen my air fryer, my new air fryer, the Dutch door air fryer, the new one that I bought. And of course it's stainless steel, and you know I love my stainless steel. I found a countertop small air fryer for small things, and it is stainless steel. So it is ordered. Can't wait for that to come in. And then I still have some totes coming for my master bedroom walk-in closet. And I want to get everything put in totes to make it easier when they are remodeling the master bedroom and they go into that master bedroom closet. Oh, no kitty. And they can just pick up the totes and move the totes, and then take out all the flooring and replace the flooring. All that carpet needs to come out because that walk-in closet has the carpeting. No, no, kitty. No, 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 sweetheart. Why do you want to get in behind Mommy's camera? He says, "I want to get in behind Mommy's camera." Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Scared me. I don't have a rug down. And he jumped. So anyway, my fur babies are starting to get anxious. So I guess it's time for me to get off of here and get some more done. So what do you think, buddy? What do you think? Kitty. But anyway, me and the fur babies are going to find something to get into on this hump day. Now, whoops, I don't want the puppy to get scratched. So I'm going to put the kitty down, and I am going to get my front porch done. So, until next time, you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm going to see if I can't get these two settled down. And I'm going to go out there and get started on my porch. So that way we can actually grill for the first time this spring. So, till next time, bye-bye everyone. Stay safe. And as always, please be kind. Be kind to one another. We need to see more of that. And don't be afraid to try new things in your kitchen. It's always fun. Go in your kitchen, try new experiments, and enjoy your kitchen. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please like and subscribe. This is just a small channel. I'm not trying to grow big. And we just do real life. Everything happens when it happens, as it happens. If we make mistakes and boo-boos, it'll all be all right. So till next time, bye-bye everyone, and I'll see you the next time. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your hump day, because I know I'm going to enjoy mine. Okay, bye-bye everyone.